Teresa Giudice thinks this one thing is missing from Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa Giudice is dishing on that pause of the Real Housewives of New Jersey and her hopes for the future of the series. Rumors have abounded for months, with the latest one claiming that Teresa, Margaret Josephs, Melissa Gorga, and Dolores Catania are the only cast members to have been invited back. The reality star recently shared her thoughts on the status of the show and what it is missing during her latest Turning the Tables podcast. Why Teresa believes the series is on pause. One of the continuing stories of Real Housewives of New Jersey is the decade-long feud between Teresa and her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga. During season 15, every other cast member picked a side, leading to significant production issues. Even the normal reunion was scrapped in favor of two separate viewing parties with the cast. On her most recent podcast episode, Teresa speculated on why things became so vicious. "I guess they want my spot. And it's like, let's try to tear Teresa down. So if we tear her down, then we can take her spot or hurt someone that I love. That's why I'm always trying to defend myself, which is not always a fun thing to do. Look, that's why now obviously we're on pause," she said. "So hopefully, something changes in the future. Because you should be lifting each other up, not tearing people down." Teresa thinks that Real Housewives of New Jersey needs more fun. Teresa also has been objective about what she believes has been missing from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. "What we lacked on our show is what Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has: comedy. You want to have fun and laugh. You don't want it to be so toxic and so stressful. And for what? And I feel like that's what happened with our show." She further explains, "It got so dark. I mean, you saw it. I feel like everyone who really knows me, they're like, that's not you, the Teresa that we see on TV. 'Cause I'm so fun to hang out with. And everyone always tells me how funny I am. Where's that Teresa?" That darkness that she mentioned is precisely why the show was ultimately put on pause. Not only was it not fun for the cast, but it became equally difficult for the fans to watch. How do you feel about the latest rumors? Are you hoping to see Teresa, Melissa, Margaret, and Dolores return together? Can there be not just peace, but humor if they do? The new season of Real Housewives of New Jersey will supposedly begin filming soon. Teresa Giudice stepped into the spotlight as a founding member of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, captivating viewers with her bold persona and dramatic flair. Looking back, what she believes the show has lost, especially in recent seasons, is something surprisingly simple, yet fundamental: comedic relief. In a candid moment captured in a TikTok video shared by the Centennial World Pod Network, Teresa compared Real Housewives of New Jersey to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She noted that while RHONJ benefits from moments of levity and laughter, Real Housewives of New Jersey has skewed too far into toxic territory. She said bluntly, "What we lacked on our show that they have is comedy. You want to have fun. You want to laugh. You don't want it to be so toxic and so stressful, and for what? Entertainmentnow.com+15 all about TRH.com+15 realityt.com+15. This sentiment reveals a performer who deeply cares about the audience's experience. Teresa understands that viewers tune in not just for confrontations and drama, but for the laughter, camaraderie, and unscripted joy that initially made the franchise such a hit. When the tone tilts too heavily toward conflict, it risks stripping the show of its heart, and Teresa thinks that's exactly what's happening now. Given the series' recent hiccups, like the pause after season 14, canceled reunions, and evident cast fractures, Teresa's plea for more comedy feels especially timely. Audiences have watched friendships unravel, family rifts deepen, and anxiety replace the playful jabs that audiences once looked forward to. Teresa's comment suggests that what's missing isn't more drama, it's balance. By reintroducing humor, the show could recapture the fun essence that made it relatable for so many. A dash of wit, a moment of camp, a lighthearted festivity. These could serve as balm in the midst of chaos. The contrast between laughter and tension frames drama, giving it texture and making it more compelling. Teresa seems to be saying, lighten up and the show will shine again. In summary, Teresa believes Real Housewives of New Jersey is currently lacking comedy. She contrasts it with the lighter tone of RHONJ, where laughter is more prevalent. Without fun, she warns, the show becomes toxic and stressful. Her perspective underscores the importance of balance, especially now, when RHONJ's future feels uncertain. Teresa's call isn't just nostalgia, it's a strategic insight into what keeps reality TV hits alive, the ability to make viewers laugh, even in the middle of chaos. Let me know if you'd like to explore how other cast members feel, or if you want this adapted into a different style or length.